Hi, my name is Rachel, and I decided to do my project on whether there is a correlation between a country's development and their overall plastic waste production. Plastic waste is a growing environmental problem, considering the amount of plastics we use in our day-to-day lives, and the problem is only becoming more apparent because of the new lifestyle to get products shipped right to our front doors. For example, between 1996 and 2007, plastic waste alone between the USA-Asia trading route increased 917% and 482% respectively. The problem with plastic pollution is only growing more each day. The data I used came from multiple sources, most of which was demographic level data, in order to deduce the development versus underdevelopment in countries. This data included percent of total budget governments chose to spend on education, total population of each country, population density, whether each country had implemented any types of plastic bans such as plastic bags, and finally GDP per capita. The final list of data I used was each country's average amount of plastic pollution per person per day. The regression analysis I performed found if there was a correlation between any of these variables in relation to plastic pollution per person per day. After performing the regression, I found that the only variable that had a statistically significant correlation to plastic pollution was GDP per capita. As a country's overall wealth increased, so did their level of plastic pollution. This does not prove that a country's level of development correlates their plastic output, but it does provide information that richer countries produce more plastic waste, meaning that these wealthy countries should be the ones cleaning up the pollution they create. Even though GDP per capita was found to be correlated to plastic waste production, my model only accounts for 18.5% of the variation in plastic pollution produced by each country. There are other unknown variables which could be accounted for that would have a stronger correlation to the reason some countries have high levels of plastic waste generation. Considering that over 10 million tons of plastic enter the oceans each year, it is important to understand the overall source of this plastic pollution in order to regulate its output and take proactive measures to reduce it in the long run. This will help keep oceans and other places that are negatively impacted by plastic pollution clean and sustainable and protect all the organisms in these areas. Thank you.